Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel. It's Jen. Today, I'm so excited to share with you this Daily Grind Spring Edit Box, which was the entry into the Daily Grind Club. I have been using the Daily Grind Planner off and on since last July. I really used it a lot through July and August, and then I kind of fell off with it, and then I picked it back up, and then I kind of fell off with it. And lately I have been back in it, and I really do think it is a very special system, but it takes a little bit to get there with using it in full capacity, let's say, or like the way it's fully designed. But if you hang out in the Daily Grind Facebook group, which is a great Facebook group with such beautiful, supportive people, and Angie and Andre, who are the owners, they hang out in there too, and the Daily Grind team. And it's just, they have great advice. It's such a positive place. And now they have started a membership called the Daily Grind Club, and it has sold out. So I do apologize. I know sometimes it's frustrating to look at things you can't get anymore, but I'm so excited about this box and about the prospect of what the club is going to be that I just had to share. So what happened is that this is a totally brand new thing. We have not yet entered into the platform for the club, so I can't tell you much about that yet, but I will, so stay tuned. But it sounds like it's going to be a more intimate setting where you can really dig deep on your goals, get hands-on support, support the community, and the entry to the club was this box. So as far as what I understand, they will be coming out with another box in the fall, and that will get you entry in if you buy the box. So basically, you buy the box, and then there's a monthly fee if you want to remain a member. So this is the founding group. I was very lucky to get in. I'm very excited. And I can't wait to look at this box with you. Now, I will say that I took a little peek when it first came. I was going to hold off because I love giving you my first impressions, but I kind of knew that it might take me a minute to film this, and I just wanted to look. And I'm glad I did because there was one item missing, but Daily Grind has great customer service. I reached out and they let me know that there was an error on the part of the vendor, and what was missing was this beautiful clear like a whiteboard, but it's clear on a wooden stand, and it said Daily Grind. And unfortunately, that item is not available, but they're going to have a replacement item that will be very, very similar. So whenever I get that, I will be sure to share it. But there's still lots of beautiful goodies in here. So let's take a look. I'm going to open her up. And so we have our gorgeous spring grass, and then lots of fun things in here. So I'm going to move the box out of the way, and we are going to look at everything. I'm so excited. So first of all, we got a whole bunch of really pretty sticky notes. And Angie was saying that back in the day, before the Daily Grind Planner existed, and she used to draw out her own planner, but maybe it was even before that, she used to use sticky notes. And so there was some kind of sentimental meaning there. I love having this to-do list. These are so pretty. I love that we get ones with lines. I'm definitely going to be using these in my planner. I love using sticky notes in my planner. And right now I've been using the travel planner, but these are a nice size. They're a little bit smaller than a more traditional sticky note pad. So like here's one from Jane's Agenda, and it's a little smaller, which I actually love because I think it'll work great in both the regular Daily Grind, the full size, and the travel planner that I just started using it this week, but I am really, really liking it. I'm also going to film a video about how I used the Daily Grind system plus the Know Your Worth book to set my May goals and some of the epiphanies I reached in doing that. And I'm not sure which video will come up first. If that video is already up, I will link it down below, but go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified when all those videos come out. I also have a Daily Grind playlist, so you can always check that out as well. That will be linked down in the description box for you. So look how pretty. I love it. So we have like these ones go together. So cute. These ones go together. I love the colors. Beautiful. And these ones go together. And Angie always talks about how green is her favorite color. She loves green. Green is not my favorite color, but it's not that I dislike it. And this is a really cute, like country club summer green. Very pretty. Okay, let's see what else is in here. Oh my goodness. Next up, we have washi. So everything was packaged in plastic. I've just gone ahead and taken it out of the plastic so you don't have to listen to that. But we have this set of 6 washis. 3 are decorative and 3 are functional. And I'm going to swatch them for you. So I grabbed my swatch book. This is from the Happy Planner. I am a Happy Planner affiliate, but I will say that this particular A5 journal is not available anymore. I don't know if they're still doing these A5 journals, but if they are, they're awesome. Okay, so let me put my clip down. I will label the page after. I usually do like to label it so I remember where these washis are from. But let's start with the decorative ones because I'm dying to see them. They are so pretty. So let's see. Okay, finding the edge is always the trick. Look at my nails, you guys. Aren't these fun? They're from Impress Manicure. I am an Impress Manicure affiliate, so I do have that link down there for you as well. Any affiliate links that are in my description box, I do earn a small commission and no extra cost to you. So thank you anytime you use that. That supports me making this content, so I really appreciate it. Okay, I got it. This is so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. So I think I'm just going to show you the rolls and then I'm going to go off camera to swatch the rest for the sake of time because there's actually still a lot to look at in here. This was a great value. But let me just move this aside. So you have 3 florals. So you can see we have the green. We have like a blush pink, almost a mauvey pink, really pretty. And you have like a teal kind of color with flowers. And I love flowers in my planner, so I'm very excited to use these. And then for the functional, we have a timed washi, which is awesome. Yeah, so useful. Then we have dates, which is awesome because you could either use that on your page, on your daily page, or you could use these to date a monthly. I don't have their big monthly inserts, but I really want them and they're undated. So you could use that for that. And then you have your checklist, which is really cool. So this is a checklist that's already checked off. So that's fun. You could, I might make like a little washi card and keep it in my planner, and then you could lay it down as you check things off. That would be super fun. All right, so loving these. I'll be right back with the swatches for you. Okay, so look at how pretty these are. I love like how delicate. You kind of have like the little spray of flowers going, and then the functional ones are awesome too. So these are just they're so useful. And I love this one. I love the way it looks. So love that. I love washi. So that is very exciting. Then we have this cute little box. It says the Daily Grind Edit Spring Reset Individual Sticker Collection. So let's slide this off. And we have stickers in here, but let's see what they are. Oh my goodness, can I get the lid off? It's on there, good. I guess you're not losing your stickers. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, how cute. Okay, let's take a peek. Oh, you get a good amount of them. Okay, so let's see what they are. Oh, they're so adorable. All right, I'm gonna put them back in the box. So we have a little vine, a little iced coffee, a little picnic basket, a flower. Well, these are nice. I like them. Oh, very cool. Yes, I think this box was an excellent value. And honestly, you're going to see in a second why it was a really good value. So hold on. So I did receive the dry erase marker that would have gone with the board. And so it has an eraser that comes out in the end, which is pretty cool. And then it's a little black dry erase marker. So I'll still hang on to it so that I'm able to use it when the board comes. Now these items, we're going to put this together and then flip through the inserts because we have a cover, inserts, and discs. So I'm so excited to look at this cover. So this is a deluxe cover. You can see the gold foiling. It comes with metal discs, which we'll take out in a second, put on. Now the covers, usually they're deluxe covers and discs because they sell their covers with the discs. I think it's usually like at least $45. And then an insert pack like this is usually like $20, $25. So these things right here are already the box. That's why it's such an incredible value. So let's take our discs out. This is so pretty. It's cloth with like gold. I don't know if you call it embossing, debossing. I always get those confused, but it's really pretty, very minimal. We have just the little Daily Grind logo right there. And then here it says, make room for what matters. This is absolutely reversible. I saw somebody in the group using it like this, and that's really pretty too. I love the flowers. I'm going to keep them on the outside, but, certainly I think you could use it in either way. And like they were just mentioning that they've been getting requests. Oh, these discs are very pretty. I don't have anything like this. Such a lovely color. It's like it's a blue green. Oh, that's so pretty. Yay. I'm so excited. Yeah, so they were saying they were getting requests for, you know, something a little more understated, a little more like work appropriate, though I would say their luxe covers are gorgeous. You guys, if you've been following along, have seen the like cream colored one I have. I also have a black one. Yeah, and I just got the travel planner in it's like a mocha color, and I love that one. I wouldn't mind the full size in that either. So their covers are stunning, but some of their covers like this, they have like more of an illustration on them, and those are beautiful too. But, you know, I get it. I get what people mean. So these are... And I love that we get these metal discs. And I believe these discs are 1.25. Here, I have a disc right here that I know is 1.25. Yep, these are no, sorry, not 1.25, 1.5 and 1.5 inch. And that is my favorite size these days. So I love that. That's what you get. And metal discs can be quite expensive. So yeah, I just really think you're getting the value here. So there we go. Look at how pretty that is. Okay. And by the way, this disc bound system, which if you don't know what a disc bound system is, you got the discs for your binding. This is 10 discs, so this is its own size. And even the travel planner is 10 discs, but it's like half of the planner. So if you happen to be like a Happy Planner user, their classic is 9 discs, their big is 11. So this is kind of in between that. And it's their own thing, but they do give you 11 discs, which is nice. So if you happen to also use letter size things, you could still use those discs. And then the insert is our spring reset. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly pop these on, and then we'll flip through and look at it together, which I am so curious about these discs. So okay, so I did actually go ahead and buy some dividers to use in here. I'm going to pop those in after, and some lined paper, but because I'm dying to see. So I'm sorry, I did it off camera, but I did punch the insert cover like I see a lot of people do because they're so pretty. So I wanted that in here. So I went ahead and put that in here. It looks so nice. I was a little nervous if I was punching it right because I have the guide on my punch set up for my half letter, but I used my Levenger punch and that worked out great. So then here we go. I need my glasses, guys. This says the Spring Reset, a guided organizational refresh for the new season. Ooh, so you could pause if you'd like to read all of it, but I'll just read this first part. Spring is a natural turning point. The light shifts, the air changes, and with it comes a renewed sense of motivation and focus. This season offers an opportunity to reset what feels cluttered, realign what feels off, and create systems that better support your daily life. All right, so let's see what we've got here. All right. Okay, are we in frame? Yes, we are. Your spring vision, how I want my home to feel, what I want to let go of from winter, what I want to welcome this season, one word to define my spring reset, personal spring intentions. This season I want more. This season I want less. This season I am prioritizing. If I could change one thing about my space, it would be. Okay, so I'm thinking this is a lot towards like your home and your environment, but I think also this could just be like about life in general, but we'll see more because I really don't know. Reset mindset check-in. What feels overwhelming right now? What am I excited to change? What will feel better once this is done? The spring reset roadmap. Clear, clean, reorganize, refresh. So yeah, this is you might have seen my video where I had bought the home refresh inserts. I believe that's what they're called. And I put them into a workbook with my Know Your Worth inserts. But I think what might end up happening is I might move part of that into here and combine it with this, because right now that other workbook is like over cluttered, like it fits but just barely. But we'll see. So we have step 1 clear, remove clutter, trash, expired items, and items left in drop zones. Okay. And then clean. Oh, I almost wish that you could buy this insert separately because I would love these for like every room. But maybe there's something like that in the home refresh because I haven't fully set that up yet either. I love the aesthetic of these pages. Very pretty. Love the font. Yeah, so focus on high impact areas like mirrors, bedding, floors, sinks, and workspaces. All right. Reorganize. I might use it more like a high level to-do list and then combine it with the home refresh inserts where it's like by room. We'll see. We'll see. More to come. So reorganize, assign homes, simplify shelves, reset countertops. Yes, need to do that. Restock essentials, add spring touches, rotate seasonal items. Okay. Custom checklist. Nice. Weekly reset overview. Oh, okay. So this week's focus zone. Oh, I love this. Quick wins list. Okay. Custom quick wins list. Yup, 10-minute tasks to build momentum. And that's been part of my daily goals for May. Like when I was doing some like kind of home declutter stuff in my goals before, I was doing like a 5-minute declutter. So maybe like a 10-minute task. Yeah. Then 3 quick wins a day. Oh, I love that. Momentum reflection. What felt easier? What win made the big difference? What motivated me to keep going? Home zone overview. Kitchen zone. I'm already getting ideas. Living room zone. Bedroom zone. These are cool. I love it. This is exactly what I needed. All right, so I can take it back. You do get per room. I actually have a couple closets I need to do. Oh, and my car, it really needs it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Digital zone. I have digital decluttering I need to do as well. And then you have a blank one there. Oh, the let it go guide, or the let go guide, sorry. Deciding what stays and what goes. That is so helpful. And then a declutter list. And you guys, if you've never felt the Daily Grind paper, it's insane. It's such good quality paper. And now I'm used to it. But when I first started using the planner, I kept going like this because I thought I was grabbing more than one page. It's so high quality. You are not getting bleed through on this paper. Love this. So this kind of plays off this guide. So yeah, let me flip back here. So then you're saying the item, the zone, and is it a keep? Is it a donate? Is it a repair? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. This is amazing. This is exactly what I needed. And systems refresh. That's part of my goals too. Yes. Oh, this is great. Daily routines, weekly routines, digital reset, planner setup refresh, financial cleanup, spring priority list, a check-in to refine what works and refresh your day. Is working, needs change, needs a refresh. This is what I needed. I can't. Digital reset. Yup. This is something that is not in my May goals, but like is on the list. Planner setup refresh. Yup. Is this your 10 goals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it is. New needle movers, new monthly routines, what I'm leaving behind. Love it. Financial cleanup. Great. Yes. Priority list. Then restock and replenish. And I love it. So we have cleaning supplies, home essentials, self-care, pantry, office supplies, seasonal items, and planner tools. Daily Grind, if you happen to be watching, and I'd be honored if you are, can you please put these in the shop? I want more. Shopping list, seasonal habit reset, habit builder. Okay. Me and habit trackers don't get along so well, so I kind of like this. I mean, yes, you've got habit trackers here, but the habit, why it matters, what resources will help this stick, what obstacles should be expected, when and where will this happen. I love this. And then what else? Weekly reset again. Oh, so you get a bunch of these. Awesome. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. And then the transformation check-in. Before and after. How did my space feel? How did my routines feel? How did I feel? What feels easier now? What changed the most? What am I proud of? What will I continue? This is awesome. So then I want to show you the dividers I bought. They just came this morning too, which was awesome. So it's hard to tell colors, right, when you're shopping online. And these I thought were going to work, and I think they are going to work. These are from their recent fairy tale collection, and I didn't get any of those. They're like a binder that comes with like a frosted cover that slips into the binder, and they came, and then they also sold these really beautiful dividers that have a matching vellum. And actually, I think the colors work great either way, but I love the vellum. There was another set that also looked like it might work, but I loved the quotes on these. So we have paint with every color of the wind. And then you have a beautiful weeping willow. And I live in New England. And ever since I was a little child, I loved weeping willows. Something about them just spoke to me. So this is awesome. And the back is just a dark green, which is not offensive at all. It still goes. It's like the same tone. Then you have let your spirit guide you. And underneath you have this little forest with a hummingbird. Oh my God, I'm going to cry, you guys. My stepdad loved hummingbirds, and he passed away a couple years ago. And so hummingbirds just are special to me, and I wasn't expecting that. Oh goodness. Okay. And then the answer lives within you, which that was the one that really got me because it's so aligned with the spiritual journey that I've been on. And then underneath, look at that. That is so pretty. And then we have what's meant for you is just around the corner. And look at the little mushrooms. That is so cute. And then these came with gold foil labels. And you get 2 sheets. So these have like the months. They have AM routine, PM routine, this week, next week, this month. But then also you have like categories like overview, to do, inspiration, challenges, all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm so excited. So I want to go ahead and pop these in here so that they don't get ruined, especially this vellum. And then I think there's going to be a little thinking on my part about how I'm going to do a refresh of the planners. And I will definitely end up showing that to you. Maybe I'll feature it in my goal setting video. I'm not sure yet. My poor little guy has been ill. He had to stay home from school. He had a virus, and so life kind of got shifted with all of that, but he seems to be on the mend. These are such high quality dividers too. They're different than like some of their dividers are kind of a vinyl feel. These are like a very nice quality cardstock. Yeah, they're really nice. And then the vellum is also really a high quality vellum where there's still a weight to it. It's substantial, but you still get the peek through. Wow, you guys, I am in love. Look how beautiful that looks with this cover. Do they jut out? They may. Let's see. Just a hair, which I don't mind, but just so you know, they do jut out just a hair. So that's something to think about if you're traveling with this. And I don't know if that would be true of all their dividers or if it's just these ones. Maybe these ones might be a little longer because they go with that binder style, but I don't mind it. This planner probably won't necessarily go anywhere with me. My travel planner does. So yeah, so it will be fine. It will be fine. And even when I do, even if I do, I never take my planners naked. They usually go in some kind of protective pouch. So I think it will be okay. And I bet it'll be cute. Like, you probably could put the labels right on the vellum if you want to, but I might not because I'd like being able to reuse my dividers. But usually with this kind of material, you could probably pull it off. So I bet it would still show through. It probably looks super cute. Yeah, all of that is to be determined. So that's really it. So everything else I showed you was from the box. These weren't, but they're so pretty. And yeah, you totally don't need necessarily dividers if you're just going to use those spring refresh inserts. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to put part of the home refresh in here and probably some note paper. I did buy some lined note paper. And yeah, and then maybe the other one will stay with my Know Your Worth inserts, or they might go in here too, and I might like chunk them out a little bit at a time. So those are some of the things that I am considering. So let's close. Actually, let me just do this. So that's what those dividers look like. So I think it looks really pretty. And yeah, they stick out a little. They stick out a little. And I bet, let me see if I have any other dividers close by, because I am curious. I do want to show you. So hold on. Okay, so here's my luxe cover that I set up my workbook in. And I have the Coquette dividers in here, which these are more vinyl-y and they have pockets. So let me just pull one off so we could look at what this is like in here. And these, I don't know if they're still available, but they had the Coquette collection in a green. And I think it's a green that is more like in this vein, but similar to these. So that might be cute too. So let's just see. Do these also stick out? I think these are shorter. Yeah. Actually, no, they're not. They're the same. Okay. So maybe this cover is just a little lower profile because I feel like the tabs don't necessarily stick out of my other ones, but I don't mind it. Yeah, let's look. Yeah, see, so like they don't stick out of here. This might be a little wider. Yep, it is. So I don't mind that. I like things compact, and I think it's fine. So very cool. These actually don't look bad in here either. But, oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Love it. I'd love to hear what you think about this. So again, I will be sharing more about how the Daily Grind system has helped me totally revamp my goals for May and moving forward. And the Know Your Worth book that is from Daily Grind has been amazing so far. I'm still quite at the beginning, but I'm really loving it. And I will be telling you more about the Daily Grind Club itself once we get in there and really get into that. Let me know what you think, but I thought, if nothing else, this might help inform you when they do come out with that August box and they reopen the club. You could have a sense for what the boxes are like. So this, of course, is the first one. So very exciting, very, very exciting. But I'm dying to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Say hello down below. I love it when you say hello. I will link for you the setup of the of my Daily Grind workbook if you didn't see that and you'd like to check that out. And otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye.